Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another video on this channel. Today, what I have for you, we have something a little different, but at the same time, it's something that I think not very many people have done or know how to do. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to go for shiny Zorua. I'm sorry if I butchered that name, but it's this Pokemon here. If you guys can see that, I don't know where my face cam is, but it is shiny Zorua. And let me show it to you. See, I mean, the only difference is the red turns to blue, but I think it looks so clean on shiny Zorua here. But anyway, I know the reason I say not very many people have done this, I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know what point you are in the game or how far you've gotten with your Pokédex, any of that. But if you don't know, like normal Zoruas, they're in the wild, but they're disguised as other Pokemon. So you might have them. Let me actually pull up the Pokédex here for you and kind of show you the habitat that we're going to be looking at here today. So here we go. So if you look at the habitat, where you're actually in that left-hand area with the more squares in the right-hand side, we're in that area, but we won't know until we encounter other Pokemon or use the targeting feature to see the name Zorua on there. So whenever you're hunting for a Zorua, like, you will not see Zorua on the screen. You will just see a Pokemon that normally spawns nearby. Zorua is just taking over as that Pokemon. So I'm going to be showing you guys the effective strategy I use to get mine. I'm not going to be getting another one in this video. Unfortunately, maybe I'll do a hunt for Zorua because it's going to be the same thing. But I wanted to test this to make sure that it worked and that you can actually do it. I've only seen a handful of videos of shiny Zorua because honestly I was kind of curious myself, and after I got one, I feel like a pretty effective method to do it. There might be a faster way, but I will be showing you what I did, and I got it within on my second sandwich of actually trying it. So I'm going to be showing you the sandwich and all that good stuff and kind of what to be looking for. So starting off where to be on the map, if you go to Medali, and I just go to Medali West, and what we're going to do here from Medali West, we're going to go up this cliff right about here, and this is where we're going to set up our picnic, and this is where we're going to hunt. So I'm just going to put a little waypoint right there, and so that's where we're going to go, and I will show you basically the strategy I use to find mine. Alrighty, now that you made it on top of this cliff, you're going to be kind of next to the ruins, and you have just like these trees over here as well, and this is where I like to hunt. But so right before you set up your picnic, you're going to want to save. Always save. I'm not doing this hunt, so I'm going to want to save my Urban Mysticas. Considering I already did this hunt, and I do want another one, but I want a shiny Zoroark, and I want to do that hunt at some point, so I will probably make a video on that, but I want to show you the strategy first. And so let's go ahead, we'll set up our picnic, and then we'll make the sandwich, and I'll show you the ingredients you need. Alrighty, so getting into making the sandwich, obviously go to creative mode, and if you've been shiny hunting, you probably already know this recipe. Just go with the tomatoes, onions, green bell pepper, and a hamburger. And then for dark type, we're going to be using 2 smoked fillets or fillets, whatever you want to call them, and then just 2 Urban Mysticas of any kind. I just have 2 sweets right now, so that's why I'm not doing this hunt. I need to grind some more up today, but I've just been having way too much fun shiny hunting on this game. It's absolutely addicting. I just can't stop. I really can't. I'm going to be making a collections video later. So I'm going to go ahead and make the sandwich and then kind of show you what you're going to want to do. And again, ladies and gentlemen, Pokemon hate top buns, so just throw that thing away, put the pick right in the middle, and you'll be good to go. And then this should give us the encounter power and the sparkling power 3 for dark type that we're looking for. A tasty chase original right there. Sparkling and encounter power 3 dark type. There we go. That is exactly what we want. So going out of our thing. So up front, you're gonna want to put someone pretty strong. They're roughly the same level as mine, level 32, but just something that's really easy to take these out. And so what makes this strategy really effective is see all this Mabostiff right here. All the Mabostiff are gonna be Zoras. So what I recommend whenever you do this, do it throughout the day, because in the daytime you don't have to deal with Murkrow, and also in the day, like, these little dudes can spawn, but if they're in a pack like this, you know they're not Zoruas. If they're just chilling as Mabostiffs, you know it's a Zorua. So this is just kind of an easy way to like just spot it. There are going to be other Pokemon. I believe some of these little mass shifts can be Zoruas, but they typically do like the pack spawns, so they're not going to be the Zoruas if you do it like that. If you see one just chilling by itself, more than likely it may be. But other than that, this is how I did it. I went here and I just killed a bunch of Mabostiff. You will find a lot of them sleeping around this tree and like all together like this. So I would just send out my Pokemon. I got my Noivern here, and he just wipes them out. And obviously, if he doesn't attack, then you know he's shiny. Well, your Zorua is shiny. So I mean, that's really all you gotta do. For me, it took basically 1.5 sandwiches. I did a full turn of just knocking these things out. I think I roughly knocked out 250 on my first go, maybe a little less. I try to like determine how much I got by the drops, because you get the Zorua for, and that's how I determined it. But you have an average of dropping about 1.5 per dude. Like, I know that sounds weird, but some of them drop 2, some of them drop 1, from what I've noticed. So I've just been taking an average of like 1.5. Whether that's accurate, probably not, but you know, this is what you gotta do. It kind of sucks that you gotta let's go them all and like wait. So obviously this is a more focused hunt than just kind of looking around. Again, voice crack, it really helps out shinies. But yeah, it's definitely a more focused hunt, just to the fact like you actually have to kind of pay attention to see if your Pokemon doesn't attack that Pokemon. And like sometimes they kind of glitch around and it freaks you out thinking you got a shiny, but you don't see the little droplets. And I'm rambling, but still, this is how you do it. This is the most effective way. You're still gonna have the same odds like you normally do with your sandwiches. You're gonna have the 1 in 683 with the shiny charm. Without the shiny charm, I believe it's around 1 in 1,000, but overall still not bad odds. So I feel like as long as you can get the sparkling power, you'll be fine. But yeah, this is all you got to do. If you do it at nighttime, you will have kind of the issues of having a lot of Murkrow, but some of those Murkrow can be Zoruas as well. So you just kind of have to watch out. If you're not for sure, you can always do the LZ targeting to see the name right there. And yeah, I mean, that's really all you have to do. Mine was actually sleeping next to this tree. Obviously, who knows if yours is going to be sleeping next to a tree, and who knows, I may get a shiny right here at this one. Okay, maybe not, but you know, it was worth a shot. But yeah, I mean, this is it. If you want a shiny Zorua, this is the best strategy I've found. You're going to be seeing a ton of Mabostiff around here that are all Zoruas. Man, I feel like I just can't say that name right. But I mean, this is how I did it. I feel like this is pretty effective strategy with how many spawn around me. Just like look at how many, like you have a ton of chances to get it. So with the odds boosted, really it's just a matter of time. And I'm not going to guarantee that you'll get on your first sandwich, because you might just get unlucky and not hit the shiny one, since we can't obviously see the shiny and you actually have to go and battle them. But overall, if you have a better strategy, please let me know. But I believe for shiny Zorua itself, this is probably one of the best strategies out there. And this is how I did it. This is how you can do it. It's pretty simple. It may just take you a little bit of time, but overall, that's all you need. And that's, please go out here, try this for yourselves. It's pretty fun. I know Let's Go battling can be kind of annoying and frustrating sometimes, but when you get like the big spawns, like kind of what I have around me, I've seen better, honestly. They're more congested like this. The Pokemon just fly, knock them out. Just pay attention to the bottom picture to make sure it actually KO'd them or not, because I know it kind of threw me off guard when I first did it. But overall, that's it. It's pretty simple. Just make those sandwiches. Make sure to save beforehand. Just all that good stuff. I'll just quickly go back over where I went. I went to Medali, right up this cliff, right next to the ruins, and that's where I hunt. And if you guys get it, please drop me a comment. Let me know. I think it's really cool when other people get shinies too. So everyone, I hope this really helped you out, and then I'll catch you in the next video.